Close to the Alaskan border and plenty of snow at high altitude. But today it's a faster ride through the awesome single track in northern British Columbia. These local riders are on pumpkins, and these are just two of the guys who have volunteered to guide us through their tracks. And I asked them if they could go faster than normal just for the camera. Sure, was the reply. And almost straight away, I'm on the edge of my comfort zone. The handguards are often just brushing past the trees. There are tree roots and the occasional mud throwing the tyres sideways. And to make things worse, the rider ahead is on a 454 stroke and throwing it around like a toy. Rewatching this vid, I now see he's actually skidding the rear wheel to avoid hitting trees and line up for the next corner. Watch this. Yeesh, these trees are close. Let's rewind. He skids the rear wheel and rides through, while I almost stop because I knock the handlebars against trees. And see how much ground he's gained. I'm already on the edge of my comfort zone, so I'm not willing to push harder to keep up. We push the idea of comfort zones a lot on these traction eRag trips. Getting injured riders out of these isolated areas is tough, so we usually recommend guys ride bang in the middle of their comfort zone for the first day. Sure, it can be boring, but it's much safer, not as tiring, and lets you work on applying good technique from that morning's coaching. Over the next 2 days, we suggest moving closer to the edge. You won't shit your pants, but you may find a little rosebud in your underwear as the terror level begins to rise. And finally, there's outside your comfort zone. Very exciting, but often scary too. You may find trouser gravy in your pants, the result from both shitting yourself and wetting yourself from all the near crashes. We strongly advise our riders to only venture outside the comfort zone for brief periods, if at all, because the chances of a serious crash go up dramatically, especially as you get tired quickly. And usually good riding technique goes out the window.
Oh man, nice. Nice.
It's intermission time, folks.
Of course, the local guys have the home track advantage here, and a typical bit was when they advised I would need a lot of momentum to get past an off-camber section. I nodded my head, then completely failed to do what they suggested.
Oh, I see what they mean. Needed more momentum.
But the fact remains I'm not used to this tree clipping single track. I asked the guys if they were going flat out. They said it was just their fast cruise pace. Damn, I was hoping they were pushing hard too. We chatted later about tips for this sort of riding. Most of the locals trim their bars shorter. Even a centimetre makes a big difference. Also, for some reason, my handguards bend outward and make the bars wider. So I was clipping trees the others were avoiding easily. Move around on the bike a lot. The more you throw the bike from side to side, the better you avoid hitting trees. Ride smoothly. Ride a gear higher than normal and slip the clutch. The smoother you ride, the more control you have, the less trees you hit. If anyone has more tips, leave them in the comments section. It was almost a relief when we catch up with the group and the speed drops. I didn't realise it would be so tiring to throw the bike around avoiding those trees. Although I know I was also tensing up, trying to ride faster in a different kind of terrain for the first time. It was a relief too when the track widened up on the way home. It's mentally demanding work trying not to hit trees, at least when you have a very small brain.